Hope your day is going great today. It's early Monday morning and it's let me see the weather today in the neck of my woods. We have high 52 degrees the neck of my woods today, and it's going to be, right now it's 45. So my body is awake and we're going to do our usual today. Workout. We're starting off with warm up. Then we do our heat workout. I think that will be like 15 minutes. And then our strength training, that will be 10 minutes. Last week we worked our lower body, and today we're going to work our upper body. That's our arms, and we're going to get right into it. Before we start anything, disclaimer, that if this is going to be your first time, or you want to change your workout regimen, please consult your doctor, listen to your body. Don't just jump right into any workout. Listen to your body and see what your body is saying and how you can go into it. Always start slowly, so that's just my advice to you this morning. So as always, I'm going to have the low impact modification for you guys. If you can't do the high impact, you do the low impact. So let's get right into it with warm up. Oh, jogging in place. Oh, hope you had a good night rest. Mine was kind of like bumpy. I kept on waking up every 2 hours, But I did what I had to change. The pillow I was sleeping on was kind of like, for some reason, it was hurting my neck. So we have this Covey pillow. I think my husband saw it, the ad on TV, and then got it. I've never used it, and I decided to try this during the night. I always sleep with it, but I tuck it on my side. So I did it and I was able to sleep well. I said, okay, that was what my problem was. It was like my neck. So we're stretching right now. We're doing warm-ups. Oh, I need to turn on I forgot. So we're doing warm-ups right now. Always warm up your body before you start any form of workout. Stretch first before any workout, and then you always cool down. Cool down is also stretch. Cool down, stretch after workout. So, we're stretching right now. Stretch and twist. Stretch and twist. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I think somebody has already logged in. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Hope you had a good night's rest wherever you're joining in from. Welcome. Welcome to morning Monday workout with me. Still stretching. Woo. Still stretching. Last week we talked about if you guys were done with your Christmas shopping. No, I've not even started yet. The kids already know what they want, so most times they get it. Doesn't have to be on Christmas Day. We don't have that tradition as in, oh, you have to open your gift on Christmas Day. I think when they were younger, we used to do that. But now that they are older, so whatever they want, they get it whenever they want it. And we're stretching with lunges. So I went out. I went to the shops on Saturday was crazy. I'm like, I don't know why people just overwhelm themselves. It was crazy. And then with the new virus in the air, you could hear people like coughing and sneezing all over the place. If I see, if I see anyone coughing or sneezing, I move as fast as possible away from them. I know I'm not intending to get any sickness in my body. No way. Okay, modified, you go just one leg at a time. But high, you move fast. Okay. Oh. Low impact, high impact. Low, high. The whole place was like jam-packed. This is crazy. You can't even move around in the store. I'm like, this is not for me. I can't stand crowded areas. I'm much better now. I used to get claustrophobic. I remember when I was young, like a teenager. My mom I was back in Nigeria. My mom used to take us to this huge market in the city. That's in the heart of Lagos. That's where we buy our stuff like fabrics and everything. Oh, that place is like, you can't even. Okay, started. We're done with our warm-ups. So now, for low impact, you go this way, and then you go down. High impact. So, like I was saying, then whenever we go to that market, I used to like come back home with a huge migraine because I couldn't stand. I was claustrophobic. I always have bad migraine. Just couldn't stand crowd. But now it's manageable. If I want to go to any store, I always go first thing in the mornings. Yeah, so it's like the store was open for me. That's what I do. It's like the store is open for only Jolla. Now we're doing the jumping jack and then one squat. Oh, okay, let's go down now. What do we have here? Let's go down and do the running man, or is it mountain climber? Low impact, you just go in and out, one leg at a time. But high, you move. We move. Oh, we move. Always stretch if you need to. Always stretch. We can go this way. One more, but I'm gonna stretch first. One more. Okay, I think we're done with that. Oh my lordy. Oh, always stretch. impact, you kick and squat. For high impact, low impact, high impact. Ooh. So I'm going to continue with the low impact. My body is telling me, do low. Like I said, always listen to your body. Maybe high impact is not for me all the way today. You know, either way you're burning calories. So either way you're burning. Rest in between. Resting my legs. And also water. Ooh. Low impact, you just go up one leg at a time. That's low impact. You're burning tremendous calories with this too. But if you want to burn it faster, this is the way to go. My body is used to heat. It's used to the high impact. Ooh. Resting in between. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Then continue. Ooh. One more to go, but I'm gonna do low impact. My body's saying, go low, go low. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're gonna do the push-up. Modified. I'm not going all the way. When I was younger, like 40s back, I used to go all the way with my push-up, but now it's halfway. I'm sorry. This is halfway, the modified one. This is the real push-ups. But no, I ain't doing that. Okay, it's gonna go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. You can rest in between, please. Always rest if you need to. Always rest if you need to. One more to go. We're done with the push-ups. The regimen today is 3 times each workout. So this is the third one for the push-up. And we're done. Ooh. Oh, my arms. My arms. Oh my golly gosh. My arms are burning. Sip more water. Okay, hi, if you're just joining in, hi, welcome. I'm done with the warm-up. Now we're in the middle of the workout. High impact and low impact modified. This is low impact right now, but high impact, you move and go down, and you can change legs. Okay. My body is saying more of low impact today instead of high all the way. So, okay. Oh. So, the year is running out, counting down the days to the end of the year. So, like my husband and I, we were talking yesterday before we prayed. Our goal is we fast every Sundays. We pray over our marriage and then over our children. We anoint them. We do that every Sundays. And I'm so thankful to God that we were talking yesterday, we achieved that throughout the year. Even when it's out of the country, we still keep it. So, I don't know, the year is running out now. I'm not a New Year resolution person, but okay. I just always look back. This is low impact. We go down, up, low impact. Okay, high impact, you go down and you jump. So we were reflecting over 2024, you know, how God kept us, watch over us, you know. Talking about we used the Bible version. We started a Bible planner for what's it called? Bible planner for on the goodness of God. So we just looking back and reflecting on how good God has been. Not God was, how good God has been in our marriage and also in our household. What's going on? My Wi-Fi is low. Can you guys see me still? I'm going on with my Wi-Fi. Yeah. So how awesome God has been watching over us, protecting us, you know. So the same thing is going to happen next year. Next year is going to be better. 2025. You have to be expectant of what God, you know, think of great things, you know, to achieve goals. Think of something bigger, higher than you, and take it to God in prayer, you know. Don't be dejected or depressed or like, you know, maybe you went through a lot this year.
I wake you up now.
You can. I'm live. Wake him up now. So, please, 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 God can still do wonders in your life. If you didn't see this year, God can still do wonders. Just believe and trust in him that he will do it. He will do it. Okay, now we're doing burpees and squat. There's some things I'm still trusting God for. Still holding on, hanging on to him, you know. He's my, God is my lifeline. So I'm still holding on to him and I know that he's gonna do it, you know. So trust in him. Like I said, we're doing this 3 times. Now I'm missing my steps. Burpees and then squat. Guess because I'm talking. Whew. And then you pause. Yeah. So believe in him. Trust that he's going to do wonderful, marvelous stuff for you in the coming year. 2025. Good morning. Good morning. 2025 is an awesome year for everybody. Just trust God. Sitting the third one. Burpees and squat. And you know, like if you ask him to do it, don't carry it. I repeat, if you ask God into your life to do something for you, please do not carry the burden. I'm telling you from experience. Later on in my years, I got to understand that you can't carry it, because if he says my yoke is easy and my burden is light, he means what he said, that bring it to me. Let's take it in exchange. You give me your burden and I'll give you, I'll make it light for you. So in the past, I worry. Can you imagine talking to God to lighten your load, and yet you're trying to find other means to do it by yourself? At the end of the day, he's still gonna do it, but you are at a loss because you worried and your body was not functioning perfectly. You know, when we worry, it's a kind of illness to our body. Yes, because you're not thinking straight. So your body is reacting to your emotions. Yeah, I remember one time when I was kind on forgiveness. I'll tell you the fact that whenever I think about that person, my heart beats so fast, and I always feel a jab on my chest. I remember that very day that I forgave that person. I was in my closet crying out to God, that God, I need to forgive this person. I need to forgive this person, because whenever I think about this person, the heaviness on my chest, I hope I'm preaching to somebody when I'm working out, the heaviness on my chest, you know, the pain, the jabs. And I was watching, I think it was during COVID, I was watching a church online, and this lady came on and was talking about forgiveness. You know, that if you are having unforgiveness, it was like she was preaching to me. And I just kept on sobbing and crying. I'm like, God, this is you talking to me. I need to forgive that person. I need to forgive that person. And I declared on that day, I said, after today, I'm forgiving that person. I said, God, help me here. Help me for this, to be able to forgive this person. And I did. Do you know that was the very last time I felt the jab or my heart rate? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so we are starting our strength training right now. So, like I was saying, that was the last time. So I said, God, now I know. You said we should forgive people 70 times 7. That means forgive and move on. It's hard as human beings. It's hard because we carry emotions. But God said, do it anyways. Do it. You know, like, that doesn't mean you have to talk to that person. That doesn't mean you haven't, because they've hurt you so bad and you think they're toxic. That doesn't mean you have to go back to them or bend over backwards. No. But you're forgiving them in your heart. You can see them, exchange pleasantries, you know, say hi, talk, but you have your right not to entertain them, bring them into your circle. You don't have to. But you know with God that you're forgiving that person. So that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you need to walk away for good. But you know in your heart that you're forgiving them. Yes. Yes. Empowered living. Yes, empowered. Yes, exactly. The footprints. I love the footprints. Yes. She said, yes, I remember something about when I needed you. That I looked and there was only one set of footprints. He replied, it was me carrying you. Your burden is not heavy. I am with you. Amen. Yes, he's always with us. We just need to learn how to let go and let him. And it's always awesome when we do that. Okay, now it's strength training. We're done with a low and high impact. Now, like I said, we're working our arms today. Yes. So that's my own personal experience when I asked God to forgive me, or to help me to forgive that person. So And I'm this kind of person that I don't carry strife. I don't keep my. You can ask my family, even before I gave my life to God. My father, I learned from my dad. My father is such a gentleman, a gentle gentleman. Like he minds his business. He doesn't, he's not the kind of person that gossips or stuff like that. He's a Psalm 1 man. If you look into Psalm 1, we're talking about the man that, you know, doesn't sit with gossip people or whatever. He cherishes his family. That's it. My father was a family man, and he's always told us to be content and mind your business, stuff like that. So I learned a lot from my dad. So I've never seen him, never, ever, ever seen my dad have strife with my mom. Never. My mom was such a spoiled woman. Never, ever, ever seen him kind strife or his anger, even when he's upset with us, he will call you, talk to you. Even while he's talking to you, he has a smile on his face. But once he's done talking, you're gonna move into your room and just sit down there and just be processing everything that he said. He was a good father. So because of that, it was easy for me to receive Christ because I already have that character built in me that my father showed me, showed and not just talked about it. He showed us as children. We saw him, play that out in our lives. So when I have issues with my siblings, even when they hurt me or do something, I'm the first one to run to them. Even when you're not talking to me, I have 5 sisters. So when you're not talking to, imagine a house with 5 girls and 2 boys. So even when they're not talking to me, I'm running to them to talk to them and stuff like that. So in my marriage, it's easy to forgive my husband and just move on, Even my children, it's easy for me. I'm not a strife malice person. I'm done. My kids always say that you're a happy mom. I'm a happy mom because my mother was a happy woman. She was a happy, happy woman. Our house was like, not that it's a perfect home, but it was a happy home. My parents always sing in the house. My mom is always singing. My dad is always singing. They partnered in their marriage. My father was a good cook. Same with my mom. They partnered together. My father, sometimes weekends when he works 9 to 5, but weekends, he allows my mom to just chill. And then he stays in the kitchen and cooks. And I said something. I remember growing up, I said, I would love to marry someone like my dad. Be careful what you say, And I did that. That was what happened to I married my father. Can you imagine? I married my dad. My husband reminds me of my dad all the time. Yeah. So we've been talking about unforgiveness. So the Bible says, do not let the sun go down on your anger. So when you're angry, make sure you make peace with that person before the sun goes down. Because why? God so loves us and he's concerned about us. Because he knows what he does to your body. He knows what he's doing to your body. He knows. He's God. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. That means forgive that person right away. Like if you know the Lord's Prayer, it says that verse that says, forgive us he has forgiven us and he wants us to forgive others. Okay, we're doing the finger roll up now. This is for your tiny muscles. Finger roll up. So we just move it up and down. Like those tiny muscles, we're strengthening those tiny muscles so that what you use your tiny muscles for are stronger so you can easily use them. Okay. It's called finger roll up. Ooh. Yeah. Hello, hi. How you guys doing? Hey, I give you a shout out, Gracelyn. Gracelyn, how you doing? Shout out to you, Gracelyn. Okay, still working our arms. See? I've said a lot this morning. I guess everything I said wasn't planned. I guess God is speaking to someone right now. Okay, we have to use 5 pounds for this one. I guess what God wanted someone to hear about unforgiveness and carrying burdens and getting angry. Yeah, like I was saying, God loves us so much that He cares about you. He cares about what's going to happen. He cares about you not hurting yourself, you staying healthy, because all those emotions can destroy the body. If you're happy, oh wow, it gives you long life. My father lived till was 96. Actually, he died 4 years ago, and Saturday would have been his he would have turned 100. Can you imagine if he was still alive? And I remember when he turned 96, my sister did a video on him and asked, would you like to live till 100? And he said, why not, if God says so. Unfortunately, he had to go, and he lived a healthy life. Never ever ever has my dad been hospitalized. Never. The years I've known him, never ever. Maybe for toothache, eye surgery because he had cataracts, and then his last days on earth, because when your organs are failing, yeah, that's why we took him to the hospital, and that was it. Let's squat. So within a week, we took him to the hospital, and that was it. So when God says long life, sometimes, I'm sorry to say, sometimes I think we shorten our lifespan, except maybe by accidents, but sometimes most of it is done by us. Number one, we're not taking care of ourselves. Number two, we're not guarding our hearts. Number three, our mouths are just running. We don't know when to keep quiet. We don't have boundaries. Number four, what was the fourth one? Maybe I've said it all. If you don't take care of your body, you don't take care of your mind. Even if you give your life to Christ, you're a Christian, you still have to take care of your body, you still have to take care of your mind, your emotions. And emotions are the number one thing. If your mind is clean, it's clear, you easily forgive, no worries, minding your business. Yeah, minding your business is paramount. You're not sticking your ears everywhere, talking about people, gossiping and stuff like that. I think long life will be your portion. And that's what I do. I have my dad's traits. I mind my business. We're done. Cool down. Shoot. Okay, so we're stretching. Let's find a wall. We're stretching now. We're stretching every part of our body that we worked with. Stretching. Stretching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, so minding your business will give you long life. At least I learned that from my dad. Also, contentment is going gain. I learned that from my dad. You know, my dad taught us all those until when I gave my life and I saw everything played out in the Bible. Like, wow, he lived the Bible. He lived it right in front of us. So, those morals, principles, I learned all that from my dad. So it was easy for me to receive Jesus into my life because the same principles continued, you know, in the Word of God. And it was easy for me to live it out. Okay, so we're rounding up now. Rounding up. So I hope you have an awesome, beautiful day. What's my day going to be like? Yeah, I'm dropping a video on standing abs, 10-minute standing abs. Either today or tomorrow. I've finished the video, but now I want to add audio. This is my first time using the YouTube studio to add audio to my videos. I'm like, let there be some music in the background. And guess what? I've been having problems with that, trying to add the audio to my video. But today I'm gonna make sure that I am able to achieve that. So that's my goal for today. Okay, so like I said, I hope you have a blessed day and enjoy your day. Okay, thank you and God bless you. And as always, I always say that your body can do anything so long as you put your mind to it. Okay, and all things are possible if you believe, and most especially if you believe in God. All things are possible because He said that with God all things are possible. So take care for now and God bless. Bye. Oof.